Did you guys watch a lot of nature videos?
Oh yeah, I fucking love nature documentaries.
I think
I grew up watching because they used to just do constant reruns of every David Attenborough documentary. So
I suppose in fucking Australia.
Oh yeah, we
loads,
love that shit.
Yeah.
Go outside and you'll see your local kangaroo fighting. Come on, man.
No, the only kangaroo clip was the one where the guy punches the kangaroo in the face.
Oh, that was a good
That one was all over Australian news for 2 months.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Where he's saving his dog.
What's that about? What's that like?
He was the kangaroo was
The kangaroo had
the dog.
he had his dog in in a grip, in a vice grip.
How does that happen?
I don't know. The clip literally starts with the guy in his truck, just calling out to the dog, being like, "Oh no, fucking Terry," or whatever the fuck his name was. I don't remember what it was. And he jumps out, and the camera pans over, and this red kangaroo, fucking beefy motherfucker standing 2 meters tall, just has the dog in a grip like this, and the dog's just like, "Help me." It has the most help face that I've ever seen, and he squares up.
Mm-hmm.
And the kangaroo's fucking squaring up. And that's really dangerous because, one kick from this red kangaroo, in the chest, that dude is dead.
Yeah.
100%.
Right.
But no, this guy's the biggest mega chat on the planet, which just goes, whack, and just socks him in the face. And the kangaroo's like, what the fuck? And looks around, he's like, nah. Just jumps away. And he saves the dog. But I think as well, the kangaroo felt threatened by the dog, I think. So, the kangaroo also tried to, kick the dog as well. So the dog could have died too.
What do kangaroos eat? What do they eat?
Grass.
Are they herbivores?
Yeah.
Oh. Man,
But they're also pretty
fucking strong for herbivores.
But they're also extremely territorial as well.
Yeah,
So,
is the picture I've seen of jacked kangaroos, is that Photoshop or is that real? I could never tell if I've seen it in memes.
some of them are real, and I'm sure some of them are overdone. But red kangaroos, which are the biggest breed of kangaroos, they
Right.
on average stand 2 meters tall.
Fucking
I mean, Australia is the most interesting wildlife.
Yeah.
I mean, that's because it was it was Pangaean on its own for hundreds of thousands of years.
Yeah.
So all these weird animals.
It was one of the first ones to
spawned.
break off.
Yeah. So it's had hundreds of thousands of years. But that's also why it's also super delicate and why when they introduced foreign pests, it completely fucked up Australia.
Yeah.
They have a rabbit problem. Do you know about this?
Yeah.
Yeah. But they can't kill the rabbits. Do you know why?
Why?
Because people don't want them to kill the rabbits. But the rabbits are literally killing everything.
Everyone's like, "Oh, the bunnies are so cute, though," and farmers are like,
Yeah, they eat everything, and there's nothing left for because rabbits are insane. They're so good at taking everything.
Yeah.
And fucking. I mean,
the British.
Yeah.
Yeah. They literally. Well, I think it was brought over by a British guy.
Of course it was.
Because a
does make
guy
sense.
wanted to hunt rabbits in Australia. So he brought over some rabbits. I could be incorrect on this. And obviously rabbits are very, very good at expanding.
Yeah.
And so they have the travel problem, and they've been trying to. They were gonna start culling them and getting rid of them, but obviously trying to pass a thing saying, "Hey, we're gonna murder 1 million+ rabbits. Is that cool with everyone?" A lot of people are like, "No, rabbits are so cute. We can't get rid of rabbits." But our wildlife is. But rabbits are cute. Brings up a really interesting question of is it? Obviously,
just because it's cute.
At which point do you count something as a pest that needs control?
Well, I think when it's actively
when it's actively fucking up the natural wildlife.
Yeah, that's the problem. Is that the delicate ecosystem that Australia has, because it's so susceptible to pests and stuff. I think the rabbit would just went crazy, and so many of the natural.
What does it fuck up? What did the rabbits fuck up?
Well, they eat everything. They take everything.
They basically eat all the food that natural animals are supposed to.
Rabbits
native,
are only from what I understand, they are only limited by how much food there is.
Yeah.
They can breed and make as many of themselves as they need to. It's just, is there enough food available? And they're really good at getting it as well. So what are those fucking tiny rats with big ears and a tail in Australia?
Oh, bilbies.
Yeah, those things eat shit compared to the rabbits. The rabbits absolutely cream them and everything. And also rabbits eat their own babies.
Do they?
Yeah. Google.
Do they actually?
Do they?
Yeah, that's metal as fuck.
Rabbits don't give a fuck. Everyone's like, "Oh, rabbits are so cute." Rabbits eat their fucking babies, bro. Well, are you gonna call something cute when it's devouring its firststborn child? I don't know.
If I eat this one, I could just make another one.
I mean,
Yeah, sometimes. Yeah.
Yeah.
But like, I guess.
But the fact that that's even an option is like nuts.
I mean, let's be honest. Humans are. Let's not pretend like humans haven't done it. All right,
Yeah.
we're not great. We're not. If we judged the whole species by one or two rogue rabbits, then maybe.
So wait. Okay. The one thing that doesn't make sense to me, I guess, is rabbits are fucking thriving in Australia. They're like beating the shit out of Australian wildlife.
Yeah.
Why is it not a problem in the UK?
Well,
Because you guys don't have enough native animals, maybe?
well, rabbits are, as far as I understand, I think they're native to the UK.
Yeah.
So the whole like ecosystem in the UK had been created with rabbits being in it for a very long time.
Yeah.
If I'm correct, can you Google this?
We
Foxes,
got foxes.
But the foxes eat the rabbits.
Yeah, you
right?
need to have the balance,
Yeah.
right? And
I'm just finding it funny that rabbits can survive fucking Australia, where you look at a spider wrong and you're fucking
Well,
dead.
I mean,
and then like in the UK, in the UK, foxes are like the biggest pussies of the animal kingdom.
Australia has a lot of species that are like, it's like you're playing on the easy server. If it's like
What?
a lot of these, even though we know Australia is like one of these super scary animals with these snakes and stuff, they have a lot of species of animals that can only survive in Australia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's very delicate.
Well, like koalas, for example,
Right,
only eat eucalyptus and a specific type of eucalyptus that's grown only in Australia natively.
Yeah.
So that's why you don't see koalas in the wildlife outside anywhere else, because they literally can't survive.
Yeah.
Like in any other continent, like the animal probably wouldn't have evolved to just eat one type of plant that is very not popular.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
you would have to adapt. Go on, sorry. Yeah, so
Okay.
But in
damn.
Australia,
But
they're
in
like,
Australia-
it's our territory now, baby.
if you
Yeah.
introduce a species, there's a problem why these. Obviously, people didn't understand this in like the 1900s.
Yeah.
We didn't fucking know what was going on. They were like, just bring my pets over. I'm sure it'll be fine.
What I don't understand is the argument of why we shouldn't be getting rid of these rabbits. It's like, oh, they're so cute though.
So-
Meanwhile, when the Australian government was like, eat the kangaroos right now, no one was like, but they're so cute.
But this is also a common thing with cats.
Yeah.
Cats are more often a very big pest in places. People don't want to get rid of cats because people have pets. They have cats. If the government is like, hey, you at home, are you okay with us killing all of this animal? And you look down and you see that animal staring at you that you've loved and named and fed, and you know what I mean? It's really hard. And
So what you're saying is less people need to keep rabbits as pets.
No.
What
I understand
to
both.
change
What
the
he's
status
what he's
quo.
saying is rabbits have way too good PR.
Yeah,
Their
literally
PR
it.
is too fucking
They're like
good.
they're like the McDonald's of animals. They've got it like down, right? You can tell them that McDonald's puts all the shit in their food.
Yeah.
It doesn't fucking matter. People are gonna eat it. It's like I understand both sides, and I empathize with both. I empathize with these people who care about the natural wildlife, who are like, we need to keep it the way it was supposed to be.
Yeah.
I also understand why that person with 10 rabbits at home might not want to have all of the rabbit population culled.
Yeah.
I get both, right? Also, another fun fact. While we're on fun facts about animals,
Go on.
did you know? I love this. I was watching an episode of QI the other day, and they talked about this. Do you know why? For the longest time, they never gave the giant tortoise a genome, like an official genome name.
Why?
Do you know
It's a
this?
genome?
Like you know how every animal has a Greek name,
Oh, okay.
right?
Right.
Do you know why they never gave the giant turtle a name?
No.
They knew about this animal for a very long time.
Right.
Problem was,
These are the motherfuckers that can live like 300 years. Right?
yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
Problem was, people couldn't stop eating them. They never ever made it back.
Oh, I did hear about
Yeah.
this. Yeah, because
What?
every time they tried to ship the tortoise,
People would just eat them.
yeah, it would never survive the journey because they were too delicious.
Yeah, they would. So the apparently through because we don't eat it anymore, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because there's none left. They're an endangered species now,
So
right?
in the writing, right, it is literally like the perfect storm of unfortunate for the giant tortoise.
Yeah.
So apparently in all of the documents left about the giant tortoise, it tastes better than any meat.
Yeah.
It
Damn.
tastes better than lamb. It tastes better than beef. It tastes better than pork. Everyone almost unanimously agreed who tried this meat agreed that it tasted better than all of them.
Right.
Damn, I want to try this.
right. Another unfortunate evolutional part of the giant tortoise is that it also, this is just so sad. It evolved so that it could store up to like 1 gallon or 1 liter of water. I can't remember which one it was.
Yeah.
Inside of its body, almost perfectly like a sack. So when you would eat it as a human, there was almost perfectly this 1 liter capsule.
So basically,
water.
it came with a drink.
It came with a.
It's like a meal.
Imagine it. You just had this. You know, you're living at the time.
It's just a survival pack.
Yeah,
you're living at the end of the day.
You're living at the time where beer was drank more than water because water was
hard
more
to get.
often than not poisonous. And it was hard to get a hold of in certain places. So you had this animal that tasted amazing. That was this perfect kind of like, it could store very easily. It was very easy to eat.
Yeah.
Or a lot of the meat was edible in it as well. And it had this 1 gallon sack of water that you could just drink. So sailors would, when they would take them back, they were like, well, fuck, we're going to eat it. Because not only was it delicious and amazing, they also had a free gallon of water they could drink. So it never made it back.
So does it have a genome now?
It did. It did after many years. It finally got one, but
food.
But it never survived the journey back to like the UK or something.
Yeah,
wow.
So they could never
classified.
do it.
Yeah.
That's just so good. It's really fucked up, but that's hilarious. That's
really
just like,
funny.
can you imagine it? You're just on the boat and you're like, fuck.
I just want to.
I could
imagine the scientists waiting and just be like, they're like, all right, I want to see this animal so I can figure it out. They're like, what do you mean you ate it?
They're on the port back. They're like, we're gonna bring back 10. We're gonna eat 9. We're gonna let 1 go back. All right, we all agree 1 can go back.
We only need 1 to name it.
Right. And then it's like 1 week left on the ship, and they're like, fuck, dude. Remember that flambéed giant tortoise we had, dude? Ooh.
It's looking kind of delicious right now.
I'm getting real parched.
Just makes me wonder how good must it have tasted.
Yeah, it must have been amazing. They just come back to port. They're like, all right, we brought 10 back. We got 1. How many shells we got left? 1, 2, 3. Fuck, we ate them all.
It's like, all right, next trip, guys. Next trip. We're going this time.
Well,
we're going to bring 11.
The way they wrote about it was that it was so delicious that like it sounded like they genuinely just like couldn't resist eating it.
Yeah.
But like, imagine it's that delicious. We were like, boys, you fancy just going for like a quick voyage to the islands to go and get some more giant tortoises? And they just keep eating it every time. Like, I'd like to think it was that good. They would go back to go and get more.
Me and the boys on the way to get giant tortoises.
Dude.
It's an endangered species
tortoise.
now, right? Yeah. It's an endangered species now, right?
It's like...
I thought it was just endangered.
Yeah, we fucked up.
Okay.
But
so it's kind of like the dodo as well, right?
Yeah.
But like, I would rather I don't want us to extinct any animal, right?
Yeah.
But I would rather us extinct an animal because it's too damn delicious. Not that we wanted its horn or something. That feels so wasteful. If we're like, dude, we made an amazing stew out of the giant tortoise, part of me is like, that's fucked up. But at least you use it.
At which point do you think like natural selection should just take its course? Right? I'm just
saying like it's your fault for being born this delicious?
I don't know. I don't know. I mean, but
he's got a point. He's got a point. Why the fuck? This animal just was so unfortunate that it evolved to be the perfect like food for humans to eat.
You fucked up in some way in evolution by being super delicious, right?
And having a free sack of clean water.
Sorry, you kind of are, right? They just didn't survive, obviously.
Again, every part of the tortoise was also edible.
Yeah.
The marrow apparently was also delicious in soups and stuff. It was every single part of this fucker was delicious. This tortoise had evolved somehow to be so goddamn delicious. I don't get it. And I'm angry that I'm never going to get to try it.
Yeah, I'm angry that I'm never going to try it now as well. So, I'm more angry that it's extinct because I can't try it now.
Listen, can we just
fuck its feelings? I want to eat it.
Can it be like the McRib or something? Just come back for a month? Like,
we care about nature or something, all that bullshit. But, you know, the delicious animal. I mean, we've talked about eating possible dinosaurs and all the dinosaurs we might not possibly be able to eat, you know? Like, where's the Jurassic Park episode where they bring back a extinct animal so they can just, like, serve it as a delicacy, right? That's all I'm saying.
We brought, it's like the sign's like, we brought back the T-Rex because we heard flambeing this shit. So good.
Yeah. That's what Jurassic Park would actually be. It wouldn't be a. It would be a restaurant. It wouldn't be a. It wouldn't be a theme park.
Yeah, it wouldn't be a theme park. It would be because like, come on. If you bring back an extinct animals, there's gonna be that one fucker who's like,
Me,
so
I'm gonna be there.
So how they taste? How do they taste? Come on, there's definitely gonna be a dinosaur restaurant somewhere in the world.
Of course.
You know, I mean, it's the turtle. It's unfortunate that it was perfectly evolved to be.
Yeah.
To
be eaten. I mean,
the writing was on the wall.
I mean, there are some animals where I'm just like, without humans, you'd be on your last legs. I mean,
we saved you. You should be grateful, snow leopard.
Like, how did pandas become China's like national animal? Right? Because isn't it like pandas? Isn't it like they have to
fuck?
They do not fuck.
Yeah,
they just
they
refuse to fucking have offspring and fuck. And I'm just like, if you have an animal that just like does anything that it possibly could to willingly not fucking breed, at which point you're just like, maybe they just don't want to exist anymore.
Well, the panda's just like, we just want to die. Could you stop?
Here's the problem with us as humans when I think it comes to us with extinct animals.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
The amount of shits we give about saving an animal is inherently tied to how cute it is. That is such a I refuse to believe any other explanation.
Yeah.
If you told us, oh, we have to save this one species of flounder, people would be like, oh, we can live without a flounder.
But it's
right?
delicious.
Yeah. But it's like,
there's two things people care about. Is it delicious?
And is it cute?
And is it cute?
Right, like if a panda wasn't as cute as it is, would we care?
Probably not as much.
We are so fucking biased. All of the animals we want to save are either cool as fuck or cute as fuck.
That is true.
Think about it. Think of an animal off the top of the head that people are trying to help, like you see campaigns about and stuff, where the animal isn't cute or cool.
I mean, I don't know how, like, I know, like, the most endangered species I know are, like, pandas.
Cute.
Tigers.
Name extinct animals.
Tigers.
That are going extinct. Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
I mean, it's just any animal with good PR, right?
That's it.
Yeah.
But to get good PR, you need to be cute, right?
Yeah. Cute or like badass.
Like if a species of snake was dying out, those snake people online would be like, oh
Snake people.
You know who I'm talking about. But most people wouldn't give a shit. Let's be honest. Like they're not going to see the fundraisers about it. I'm just being honest. Like that's how we are. We're so fucking biased as humans.
Yeah,
we love to be like, oh yeah, save all the animals except the ugly ones. Fuck them. They can die.
Unless they're like exceptionally ugly, like the blobfish, where it just becomes a meme. Then it's like, well, now we got to save it because look at this motherfucker.
Now it's fugly. And now it's
like it's so ugly it's cute almost.
Now I'm fucking cheering for it because it's the fucking underdog now. Look at him. No one's going to cheer for that. So I'm going to cheer for that.
If we're like, oh, we need to save the tooth fish, and it's just a fish that is just like literally razor blades and like no eyes or face. Yeah. You're like, well, no one gives a fuck if it dies. I mean, I don't get me wrong. I'm sure the scientists who spend their life researching these stuff will be very sad, but the general population doesn't care. Yeah. And let's not pretend like we do. We don't. We don't.
We only care when it's already happened.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, animals have been going extinct for the entire history of nature itself.
I'm not saying we should just let them go extinct.
No. I'm not saying that. I'm saying like I feel like there should be I feel like we should try to preserve nature as much as we can.
Of course.
But we're
not going to be like weak mindset. See ya.
What are we? The board meeting of the fucking Laura? It's like, what is this? Like, I think we should get rid of all the plants.
Fuck them.
We need more water parks. Fuck them. Fuck the plants.
I mean, like, if humans have had like a direct effect on making this animal extinct, I think we should take responsibility. We should be like, okay, we kind of fucked up their entire environment, their entire habitat. Yeah. Let's try not to do that again, unless they're delicious, of course.
You think rabbits have this meeting? Should we stop fucking? I seem like we're taking over a lot of things. No.
Just enjoying it too much.
Consume. Fuck. Consume.